And welcome back, everybody. Show number two for today. Right now, it's pretty close to 11:30 in the morning Pacific time. I have a shorter program today. um, we're going to go over Facebook and we're going to go over Ripple. And we're going to see what happened with Facebook. And then we're going to see what happened to Ripple. Okay. I want you to see something. I want to try to show you something that other channels are not discussing. So it's more like critical thinking. It's not necessarily news, although it is, but it's more, well, wait a second. Why did that happen to them, but the same thing not happen to them? Because that's the question I'm not hearing anybody ask. Joy Fat Toes says, thanks for another show. This will be a shorter program, maybe 30 minutes or so. I'm gonna try to keep it there. I got something I got to take care of. My name is Crypto Hawk. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor, not a lawyer, nothing like that. Actually, hold on a second. So I will make an extended show. I could make close to about a full hour today. Hold on. So I got a full show. I had to cancel something last minute. That worked out fine. But yeah, good old Joey Fat Toes. Thank you for that, Joey. I'm like fake book. Fake book. Let's go into the fake book article. I'm going to show you this first. This is very important because this is a very, very big question. Why did Facebook get to shut down and not Ripple? Here's the title: Facebook's attempt at a global cryptocurrency has finally been shut down. First was called Facebook Libra, and then eventually renamed it Diem. Had ran into regulatory issues since it was first announced. Diem, the cryptocurrency backed by Facebook's parent company Meta, is finally shutting down. Now, this article is from last year, 2022. The assets behind have been sold to Silvergate Bank for $200 million. The decision to sell, was due to the pushback from lawmakers about the project. Okay. I wonder why Ripple's project's still going, but let's continue. Despite giving us positive, substantial feedback on the design of the network, it became clear from our dialogue with that the project could not move ahead. You know why? Because there's always 1, 2, and 3x cryptos that were designed for this. It's all a show, everybody. Diem Chief Stuart Levy said in a press release, "We remain confident in the potential for a stablecoin operating on a blockchain designed like Diem's to deliver the benefits that motivated the Diem Association from the beginning. With today's sale, Silvergate will be placed well to take the vision forward." Diem, formerly known as Libra, was announced in June 2019 with the intention to create a global currency. Can't compete with Ripple because Ripple's the government. That could be sent and received via smartphones. The Diem Association, which included Facebook and 25 other companies, ended a partnership with Silvergate in May of last year. The intention was to create a stablecoin backed by the dollar. Stablecoins, in comparison to other cryptocurrencies, are designed not to fluctuate in value as Bitcoin and other digital assets do, as those are not tied to real world value. That's why XRP itself will become a global, I want to say, currency bridge currency, and it'll be backed. Just like the dollar used to be on like the gold standard, that's what's going to happen to XRP. It'll be a global bridge currency that's backed. um, the Biden administration had called on the United States government to strengthen regulation of stablecoins in November of last year. They suggested that stablecoin issuers should become banks. Oh, subjecting them to a number of rules, including having cash reserves and prevention of money laundering. So, again, the Biden administration suggested that stablecoin issuers should become banks. I want you to think of a stablecoin now. Tether, how close are they to being a bank? They're a million miles from it. They're not going to be a winner. They're going to be a wiener. Okay. It is possible that Silvergate could revive the project, but it is unlikely to have the same clout as it did when associated with one of the most powerful social media services. I'm going to end it right about there. Okay. What we got going on is you got somebody with some very intelligent people that created something, but they're not in the right club. That's called the United States government. Okay. From day one of making my show, I already told you that this whole, not from day one, let's give it about a few months or something into it. This thing we call Ripple is a three-letter agency or combination thereof, and also mixed in with, we know, Germany, because that's where the first Ripple bank was that they worked with, right? Fedora Bank. That's what I reported. I didn't hear any other YouTubers talking about that. Very first bank that Ripple got was in Germany. Imagine that. Then, right at the same time, that was about 2013, and right at about the same time, Ripple goes right into Brazil and starts a gateway there. Then they get two banks, one out of Kansas, same state Brad Garlinghouse is from. Imagine that one. Sure, it's just a total coincidence. And then there's another bank. These are like small, dinky, no-name banks. So I've said that from the beginning. Now let's look at what we got here. Let me click out of some pages. All right. Here's the first page we're going to look at. Now we're going to start drilling deep into a subject that I've been on YouTube for 3.5 years, and I listen to some different people. I've never seen them go over this. I've gone over this probably about 8 times in the past couple years. So new people, this will be interesting for you. And if you're a veteran, you already know, you've watched my show before, but it's always good to catch up again. What we're looking at here is the Office of Public Affairs, United States Department of, and then I'm going to say Justice, okay? The press release was titled Ripple Labs Incorporated Resolves Criminal Investigation, okay? So back here, here's what happened. I'll basically summarize what happened, but here's the first page. I would probably recommend brand new people reading this front page, okay? But I'm going to tell you what it says inside this court document. What happened was in 2013, right around April or somewhere in there, Ripple Labs and a company called XRP Fund 2, they started selling XRP as a currency. It's not a security. This latest court trial was all fake. All the social media people just went with it. They were reporting on it twice a day. They'd have the YouTube lawyers there. It's all a fake trial. Because I'm going to show you right here why. You get the low IQ people, oh, Crypto Hulk, that's from 2015. It doesn't have anything to relate till today. Okay, those people are brain dead. These are the same ones that watch these other channels and go to Ripple Las Vegas. Go Ripple! Woohoo! Why are you even there? Ripple is a government agency. You're going to a fake party. All these people have signed non-disclosure agreements with the three-letter agency that I've already showed you who it is, the national, and I'm not going to say security and definitely not going to say agency, okay? That's who they all sign these agreements with. They can't tell you the truth. I can because I'm just some guy, right? I haven't signed any agreements. What happened back in 2013 is Ripple for about 6 weeks sold XRP, which is considered virtual currency. Our government, our court system has already made a decision on this case. If you're a lawyer, you know what stare decisis is, okay? So these lawyers are all acting all brand new, like, oh, yeah, let's go for the hearing. And, yeah, Jay Clayton dropped a lawsuit. Yeah, what about stare decisis? 2015 Ripple settlement agreement. Why will the lawyers not explain why that doesn't relate to this current court date that we just had? What stare decisis is, this is so basic. You learn this like your first year of law school. I'm not a lawyer and I'm not a financial advisor. Stare decisis is very simple. When you have a previous court case on something like this, when you're dealing with maybe the Treasury and the government and different agencies, and you're dealing with Ripple and you're dealing with XRP, it's the same case. It's the same players. The government, Ripple, and the XRP. It's the same stuff. Stare decisis is like, if there's a previous court case regarding all these same people and issues, then let the previous case stand. That's just basic law school. You probably learned that the first week you roll in the door to law school. This is not complicated stuff. I don't need to be a lawyer. I don't need to say on the internet, well, I'm 12 years short of a law degree. Sure glad we got these lawyers here to help us out. No, they need to help you out. We all know who that is, because that person has 0 brain cells. So let's continue. So back in 2013, the court found that Ripple was selling currency. So the government fined them, had them get registered like a money service business. Our government called Ripple a money service business, not a security. Nowhere in the whole Ripple was thoroughly investigated by the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Nowhere in this court case was the word security uttered. You know that? The court case you all watched, brand new people, was fake. And all those people that you watch, those channels that you watch, promoted a fake trial because they're too stupid to know that it's a fake trial. I was just watching these people like, are you really going to report on this twice a day for like 2.5 years? Like, seriously? Are you that lost? And then you guys that watch those people or listen to those people, it's the blind leading the blind. Today we're going to get into on Crypto Hulk the facts. It's the fact family. So I sent you this link. I'm going to do it again just for people that just showed up. We're going to look at like 10 points. We're going to look at 10 points in the Ripple settlement agreement in 2015 that mentions Ripple as a currency. It's not a security. All this is very clear. See, stare decisis, let the case stand. Let the previous case stand. There was already an investigation. You had the Treasury, the United States Attorney's Office, Department of Justice. Everybody is investigating this case. Not one word of security comes up. Security transactions comes up in 2015. Actually, they were investigated in 2013 and 14. The agreement came out 15. And then Jay Clayton drops a fake lawsuit, and all the YouTubers just go with it. They just go with it. They don't think. You get one lawyer, like you got these 2 jughead lawyers all the time talking about the Ripple trial, right? And they're all over social media. One of them used to work for Ripple's subsidiary. So he's in on the take too. All right. This whole thing is fake. And Crypto Hulk has to blow the lid off of it. I'm not even a lawyer. What do I do? Oh, I just read court documents. It's not a big deal. I just read court documents and relate the information I find to you. Very simple. These other people, like, they act like they're helpless. Oh, I don't know what to do. What does the YouTube lawyer say to do? Oh, okay, I'll do it. Walk like a robot? Okay, that's what the YouTube lawyer says. These people are so stupid. And they all show up at the Ripple party, and everybody's like, yeah, man. But see, they're part of the problem. These lawyers, one of them used to work for like the subsidiary of Ripple, so he's in on it. But all the people that are go Ripple, they have no idea. They are so lost. Okay. It's pathetic, but not you guys. You got Crypto Hulk here. Angel X, Decent Wallet allows you to store Algorand now. Thanks for your time, Hulk. Was there even a trial, or did they just go into closed rooms, play on their phones for a few hours? Because I've never seen any court footage. Oh, Albert Wolf, very, very. Now I've got you guys thinking. I've never seen any testimony of you. Nothing at all. Why was this court case? So here's the thing. Now, if you look in these documents that I'm going to show you, we never find out who XRP Fund 2 is. These people's names are not mentioned. Only Brad and Chris. Oh gosh, there's so much of this trial. I can't go over it because it's going to end up taking forever. But it's like, these are things I want you to consider. Let me show you the court document. Let's get into it. So I showed you that link right there. Okay, when you go to the link, it says a settlement agreement. It's in blue. You can click on it. Boom. When you click on it, you see what's called settlement agreement. At the top right corner, it shows U.S. Department of Justice, United States Attorney, Northern District of California. I'm not going to get into this part here. Let's scroll down page 1, 2, 3, page 4. Now, all these people signed off. Okay. The United States Attorney signed off. Another United States Attorney signed off. Ripple Labs General Counsel signed off. Goodwin Proctor LLP signed off. Matthew L. Schwartz signed off. What's interesting is that Ripple at the time had a David Schwartz working there, an Evan Schwartz, a Rebecca Schwartz, and now we see some guy, which I think is probably one of the XRP Fund 2 lawyers. He signed off. We still don't know who worked for it. We don't even know what XRP Fund 2 is. That's the mystery right there. That'll get the channel shut off. I'm not going to get into discussing who that is. I think that's some 3-letter agency, okay? So I'm going to keep it on the DL. Crypto Hulk won't get into that. Probably on Rumble I will, very possibly. But as far as YT, that's a no-go. Now, let me check the comments here real quick, and we'll get into the meat and the potatoes. Ragnar Nystrom must be wondering if they get paid in XRP to put on an act. Only country in the world doing this with XRP is USA. What are they planning? Very good thinking. Now we're starting to think a little differently about this trial. Don't think of this trial as real. I want you to think of it as fake. And I want you to look at it as fake. Because then you start noticing things. You start having these, yeah, what about that? And then, dang, yeah, that's true. Why is that? See, what happened is everybody got played except this channel. And that's why they mess with my channel so much, because I got the bullshit meter and it's going off the whole 2.5 years of this court trial. BS. Let's look at the settlement agreement. We go down to page, after all the signatures, that's page 5. We go down to this next section. It starts page 1. It's called Attachment A, Statement of Facts and Violations, okay? If you're listening along, great. If you're actually watching, that's where I'm at. The next section says statement of facts. We're going to go down to, let's see, okay, introduction and background. So you have attachment A, statement of facts and violations. Underneath that is Roman numeral 1, introduction and background. Go to number 2. I'm going to read this sentence off. After an investigation by the FinCEN, which is the Treasury, after an investigation by the Department of Justice, after an investigation by the United States Attorney's Office, just those 3 agencies, not a big deal, right? Okay. Here's what the government found. Look at number 2. Look at what the government determined was fact, okay? We already know what Ripple was from 2015. The XRP, we already know what Ripple was. Money service business. The government determined Ripple was a money service business. And what do you do when you service money? You service money. It's not securities, okay? The government already determined what Ripple was. Now, in number 2, let me read this sentence and find out what XRP is, okay? Here's the government, those 3 agencies, not a big deal, telling us what XRP is. Number 2, Ripple Labs facilitated transfers of what? Virtual currency. I could rest my case right there, but I'm going to continue because I like to talk. Ripple facilitated transfers of virtual currency, not securities. And Ripple Labs provided virtual currency exchange transaction services. Nowhere in here is there any talk of securities, fake trial, and everybody got fooled watching all these other channels, right? Because see, it's good hype. It's good hype. Going, what happened in the Ripple trial today? Is there? And like the one guy said, does anybody have any video of the actual trial? No. There's nothing at all. Makes you wonder, did they just go in there and play on their phones? I've never seen any court transcripts, court video, nothing at all. One of the biggest lawsuits in the world here. Oh, the SEC wants $700 million. Let me continue. Next, let's go to section 3. It says violations. So we got page 1 done. Keep scrolling down to page 2. Next, we go to page 3. I want you to go to page 4. Right there at the top of the page, you see Roman numeral 3 says violations. Go to number 17. Let me read this off to you. From at least March 6, 2013 to April 29th, 2013. We have a period of 6 weeks, everybody. 6 weeks is the only time Ripple sold XRP. Now, there was a settlement in 2015, okay? So everything before the settlement gets wiped clean. After that trial, Ripple never sold any XRP. All these channels got it completely wrong. You know, when Brad Garlinghouse is up there and he's saying, yeah, Ripple's been, we sold this, or they sold, no, they didn't. It was XRP Fund 2 that actually did it, okay? That's really not in the scope of the show today, but XRP Fund 2, Ripple sold it for 6 weeks, like I just showed you here, from March to April 2013. But after that, XRP Fund 2 began to be the one to sell it, okay? Buying it and selling it off the markets. It's not XRP. Everybody's got that wrong, except you guys. Number 2. Go to number 20 here. Notwithstanding the guidance, and after that guidance was issued, Ripple Labs continued to engage in transactions whereby it sold Ripple currency. Now, currency is like, imagine the dollar bill. That's currency. Why is Ripple not getting in trouble? Remember Diem? Diem got in trouble. But here Ripple is selling currency and then quote in parentheses, XRP, Ripple is selling currency, which is XRP, for fiat currency. Do you notice this? The government admits Ripple is selling currency for fiat currency. Ripple doesn't get in trouble for that. Like Facebook gets shut down, right? Totally shut down. That Diem project shut down. Why not Ripple? I'm just asking questions. I don't have answers. Well, I do, but right now I'm just asking questions. So let me continue. So Ripple sold currency, XRP, for fiat currency, even though it was not registered with FinCEN as a money service business. So what eventually happened is Ripple registered as a money service business. They don't sell securities. This whole SEC case was fake, and everybody that you watching is fake as well, because they aren't teaching you this. I've been teaching you this for like 2 years. These other people have never taught it at all. They have no idea what I'm talking about right now. We're still on number 20 on page 4. Throughout the month of April 2013, here we go, Ripple Labs effectuated multiple sales of what? XRP currency, totaling over approximately 1.3 million US dollars. Oh, let's go to number 21 and see what that says. During the time frame that Ripple was engaged in these sales and operated as a what? Money transmitter. Our government has already determined in 2015 Ripple was a money transmitter. Is it a security transmitter? No. Okay, let's keep going. Ripple Labs failed to establish and maintain an appropriate anti-money laundering program. There's nothing to do with securities there. We're going to skip down below. We'll forget that one. Let's go to letter B. Scroll down to page 5, letter B on the left side, number 22. Here's where it starts getting good. So remember, Ripple started selling this in April. Or was it March back in there? Let me check again. I think it was like March to April is what they did. Yeah, March to April. Okay. Here we go. Page 3. Let me send the link again for new people. If you just came in, copy. Let me do a copy paste. There's your link. Click on the blue hypertext you see there and scroll down to the second. It'll go page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then go down to 1, 2, 3, and then 4, page 4 in the next section. Roman numeral 3, violations. I'm going to hold off. If you look at number 16, it's actually a really good one. Okay, let me read 16. Ripple Labs. Okay, I'll scroll down to where it says, Ripple facilitates the transfers of electronic cash equivalents and provides virtual currency exchange transaction services. That's all talking about money. Nowhere in there is securities, right? Go to number 17. From at least March 6th through April 29th, Ripple Labs sold what? Convertible virtual currency known as XRP. Again, the government already knows what Ripple was doing. This whole court case was fake. And if you were watching other channels, you got lied to by people making these programs because they weren't teaching you what this really was about. They wanted views, so their sponsors could pay them more. On Crypto Hulk channel, I get jammed up by YT because I try to teach you the truth. Okay? Let's go to number 20. Not okay. The first line says this: Ripple Labs continued to engage in transactions. What kind of transactions, Crypto Hulk? Well, whereby it sold Ripple currency, and in parentheses, XRP, it sold Ripple currency for fiat currency. And in parentheses, currency declared by a government to be legal tender. Again, here you have Ripple. They're not selling securities. They're actually selling a currency, and our government's not busting them for that, like they did Facebook. Very interesting, isn't this? Let's continue. The last sentence in number 20 says, throughout the month of April 2013, Ripple Labs effectuated multiple sales of XRP currency totaling over approximately $1.3 million. Again, the reason I keep showing you these, because over and over and over and over, Ripple is considered a currency, not a security. This whole trial was fake. I want you to think of everybody you were watching reporting on the Ripple trial, because they're fake as well. Number 21. During the time frame that it was engaged in these sales, that's from March 2013 to April 2013, that's the only time Ripple sold XRP. All the other channels said, oh yeah, Ripple stopped in 2019. No, these other channels are lying to you because they have no idea. They're putting out false information. During the time frame that they did that, Ripple operated as a money transmitter. Notice we're not even talking about securities here. Very interesting, huh? Ripple Labs failed to establish and maintain an appropriate anti-money, not security, money laundering program. Are we getting the point here? Because this whole document thing, Ripple's a currency. Ripple is money. Ripple did not have anti-money laundering program rules set up. They're getting busted because they were moving money around, not securities. You get it? The whole trial, completely fake. Let's go to letter B. Scroll down to page 5, letter B in the upper left corner. Let's go to number 22. Here's where I'm going to show you that the XRP Fund 2, since July 2013, since July of 2013, Ripple has not sold XRP. Every other channel's got it wrong, okay? Here we go. On July 2013, Ripple Labs incorporated a subsidiary. It's known as XRP Fund 2. That's the one that sold. Ripple hasn't sold since like 10 years ago. So when they got busted by the SEC, it's a fake trial. Ripple wasn't even selling it. XRP Fund 2 was selling it. So let's keep reading. XRP Fund 2, known as XRP2, and then next line, XRP2, not Ripple, XRP2 was created to do what? Engage in the sale and transfers of the convertible virtual currency XRP. Let me repeat that again. XRP2 was created to engage in the sale and transfer of XRP. Ripple's not selling this stuff, y'all. They've been lying to you for like 10 years, all right? Here we go again. XRP2 sold XRP currency in exchange for fiat currency in much the same way that Ripple Labs had previously done from March through April 2013. Listen to this. It's very important right here. In other words, this is important. XRP2 in 2013, July, replaced Ripple Labs as the seller of XRP. Boom, got it like that, okay? XRP2 replaced Ripple Labs as a seller of XRP in mid 2013. All these channels got it wrong. When you hear Ripple saying, oh, yeah, we're a good steward, they're lying to you. They're not even selling it. XRP2 is, not Ripple. There's a difference, okay? That's why, see, Ripple Labs, I won't mention his name, Brad, that's all I'll say. He's telling you, oh, yeah, Ripple's is, we get the escrow and all that, da-da-da-da. Well, whatever happens with the escrow, who's ever selling it is XRP Fund 2. And they buy it and sell it off the market and buy it and sell. Ripple doesn't do that. So Brad's lying to you. Oh, no, that can't be true, Crypto Hulk. Read the damn court document. I'm showing you right there. These people are like, Brad, David, everybody, let's go to the Ripple party so I can blow a fat load. Ooh. I want to take selfies. You see how stupid all these people are? XRP2 replaced Ripple Labs as a seller and buyer of XRP. There you go. Okay. It's not Ripple. Ripple's not buying and selling it. They're exchanging it. Ripple does the exchange. XRP Fund 2 buys and sells. Okay. It's that simple. Number 23. Buy on or about August 4th, 2013, XRP2 was engaged in the sale of XRP currency to third-party entities. So here's how it would go. Ripple Labs gets the escrow every month at $1 billion. They exchange that with XRP Fund 2, who then buys and sells fiat off the market. They'll buy and sell cash and crypto, the XRP itself. XRP2 is doing all this, not Ripple Labs. Okay, let's make it very clear. It goes Ripple's a first person, XRP Fund 2 is a second party, third party is like an exchange, and then you're the fourth party. See how all that works? It's not Ripple Labs, Coinbase. That's wrong. I'm showing you the truth. No other channel's teaching you this except mine. It goes, Ripple Labs gets the escrow. They act as a what? An exchanger. Okay? The XRP Fund 2 takes it and then buys and sells on the market. That's how it works. And it shows right there. It says XRP Fund 2, they exchange the XRP for currency, fiat currency. So they're selling XRP into the market. The banks or whoever, the exchange, whoever it is, the third party, gives XRP Fund 2 the cash, fiat, who then takes that fiat, goes to Ripple, gets the crypto, XRP, in exchange for the money, fiat, American dollars, or whatever, and money from all around the world, actually. Ripple exchanges it, and then next month gives XRP Fund 2 a certain amount of XRPs in exchange for fiat currency. XRP Fund 2 goes to the exchanges, whoever it is, and then buys and sells from there. They'll sell that XRP to the bank. Then the bank gives fiat money from all different countries of the world, gives it back to Ripple, who exchanges. That's how it all goes down. Ripple's not the one. Ripple deals with XRP Fund 2. Bam, that's it. Stop right there. XRP Fund 2, which nobody talks about except this channel. That's how I break all that stuff down to you. I'm going to end that particular section of the show. I'm going to check for some comments for a few minutes, and then we'll go on to the next article. But I want you to think about what we just learned. New people especially, because now you've never heard this on any other channel. Stefano, welcome to the members video live stream. So that was very interesting because our government is calling the XRP a currency, isn't it? And our government way back then was just somehow allowing and calling XRP a currency, and the XRP fund too was buying and selling the XRP for fiat, and that's all okay and dandy. The only way they got in trouble is they didn't have anti-money laundering and know your customer stuff. But with Facebook, Diem, they wouldn't even let them do that. They're like, "Oh no, you're just shut down. Like, we're not even letting you do anti-money laundering. You're just shut down." And my thing was, why? Because clearly we can see. Let's look at the Facebook article that I showed you. Let me copy and paste it again in case you just walked in on the show, because YT probably didn't notify you like you're supposed to. Right there. The title is Facebook's attempt at a global currency finally has been shut down. Cryptocurrency. Well, but they allow ripples. Very interesting. And the government calls it a currency. A currency is issued by like a government, right? Well, no one's Ripple. Why aren't they getting in trouble? Because the government is the United States. Ooh, think about that one. Do we know controls XRP fund too? Ragnar, I found more stuff out about the XRP fund too. Probably won't discuss it here. That would have to be like on a Rumble. What I found out. Somebody else showed me what was the fate of XRP Fund 2. I think it morphed into another company or something. But I want to start getting into all that because that's the one I don't want to talk about on this show. That's going to start getting into. Remember where Rosie Rios came from? So moderators don't allow anybody to answer that question. But wherever Rosie Rios came from, that's the question you asked me. Okay. And I'll just kind of leave it at that. Because currency is a government issued deal, right? Okay. Like the dollar bill is currency. It's called currency. Currencies are issued by governments, not private people. So wait a second. If our government is calling XRP a currency, then what government, who controls currency? Treasury. So if our government's calling XRP a currency, then there must be some government behind it. And that's all that I'm going to talk about with that story. Got it? Alrighty then. That was a humdinger there, Crypto Hulk. All right, next article. What do we got? How much time? Let me check. Okay. Let's see. We got a Ripple. We got Elon Musk. Oh, this is a good one. Oh, Elon Musk. He's been waiting 20 years for this. 25 years. Here's the article. Now, if you want to, and you really want to know what's been going on with Elon, go back in Crypto Hulk, my live shows, go back about 8 months ago, and start looking for all of my X.com, PayPal kind of deep dive stuff. Elon, who invented crypto? Crypto Hulk's got a lot of good deep dives that I did back about 8 months ago. And you'll see who first was sending money through a phone. You'll see who first it was. There's a lot of good conspiracy stuff and factual based stuff. It's kind of buried. But Elon, let me tell you what, that dude was ready to take over the world's banking system 25 years ago. Now, at the time, Elon, I don't know how old he was, maybe 25 or something, 28. This dude was ready to take over the entire world's banking system at age 25 or 28 or 30, whatever age he was back around 1998 or 2000. That the government had to shut him down. If you watch my shows back about 8 months ago, I discussed this. I do deep dives for 1 hour a show. I show you the articles, man, the stuff that I showed you guys. If you want to find out this, see, that's why Twitter was involved with Ripple from day one. Wait, Crypto Hulk, if you talk quieter, the artificial intelligence still reads what you're saying, so it doesn't matter if it's louder or quieter. And then I'm like, oh yeah, it's true, huh? So Twitter, that's why there's the X, because 10, I'm going to talk quietly so they can't hear. So that's why 10 years ago, Twitter was listed on the Ripple web page as a partner because Twitter sent somebody over. And Ripple has always done that. They would call people from the Federal Reserve, from NASA. Ripple would call these people over for project work because intentionally 10 years ago, Twitter was supposed to do this. And look who pops up. That Jack guy that used to run Twitter, it's now Elon. But Elon was scheduled to take over the world back in the day, 25 years ago. But they put the brakes on young Elon and said, hey, start building rockets and some shit like that, right? Go work with PayPal or do something else. Don't take over the world banking system right now. So they kicked him off that project. Now, this is where Ryan Fugger comes in. Oh, now it's getting juicy, Crypto Hulk. In 2004, Ryan Fugger comes up on the scene and calls something the Ripple Project. Then Ryan Fugger works on that till 2010-ish. That's when the government comes in, takes over Ryan. See how they kicked Elon out, right? Told him, go do something else. The government did. Right around 2000. Then right around 2004, the guy who really started Ripple, he started that in 2004. They let him go for 6 months, 6 years on that project, the Ripple project, had all these people working for him, and they told him to go fly a kite. Our government then takes that project over in 2010, and thus we have in 2013, ta-da, the Ripple, as we know it today. That's the history on it. And here we are up till 2023, 10 years after that, and Elon is back in the picture again. I think they gave Elon the green light, okay? He's been waiting 25 years for this, all right? Elon, why do you think Twitter shows X? Because, okay, it's all planned. Let me see, hold on here, buddy. Stefano is a brand new member. Welcome, Stefano. MK_P for the Hulk drink machine. Oh, I got a couple pods left, but I got to slow my roll for this week. Maybe, 1970 legend, no notification. Okay, I'm going to screenshot that and send it off to YouTube. Okay. No notification as well. Oh, interesting. Let me do this. Okay, moderators not getting notified. Oh, that's just brilliant. So that's what happened to that. So here's this Elon article. Let's go through that. I gave you a little history on Elon and money and crypto and taking over the world. So let's take a look. Musk wants X to replace the need for a bank. Oh man, see what I'm talking about? If you go back 8 months ago and watch all the PayPal, Twitter stuff, PayPal with Elon Musk and X.com and all that. I made videos on it. He was trying to take over the world back then, and they said no. Look at this title. Musk wants X to replace the need for a bank. It's coming back. Elon Musk has made no secret of his desire to turn X.com, formerly Twitter, into the everything app and add transactions, similar to China's WeChat app and all that, WeChat Pay. Yesterday, he shared his vision with the company in an all hands meeting, and The Verge assessed audio of the talk in which Musk says users will no longer need a bank. If it involves money, it'll be on our platform, money or securities or whatever. So it's not just like send $20 to my friend. I'm talking about like you won't need a bank account. Oh, the target date for launching the offering is the end of 2024. That is critical right there. You just hear that? The end of 2024. Why is that? Now I'm just guessing here. You know what I'm seeing? A lot of people send me different stuff. I don't always post it or whatever. I try to read as much as I can, but I only got so much time. What I'm noticing a trend of is this. At the starting of 2025, something massive is getting positioned. We have a new president in the United States. January 2025 is going to start. I think somewhere around springtime is when the official green light happens. That's what I think. Because I'm seeing so much stuff. The end of 2024. This other article, the end of 2024. The BIS or the ISOs, they have to be done or whatever by the end of 2024. I'm seeing all that. So something's telling me after the president of the United States gets elected, whoever that is, somewhere they're going to let him or her get settled in. I don't know, April, May, green light. That's what I'm seeing. Now they can always speed this up. A year ago, during a Twitter Spaces event, shortly after acquiring the company, Musk first outlined his goal of enabling peer-to-peer payments and a money market fund. Let me tell you something. When I did all the investigation about 8 months ago, I revealed that there was a guy at Stanford, and I show you the article, and then Peter Thiel was there. There's a guy at Stanford that invented a device using a Palm Pilot to send money to people. And if you were close enough with the Bluetooth kind of stuff, you could send that person the money from phone to phone. Elon took that technology, or actually Peter Thiel took that technology from that guy and turned it into like something kind of big. And then Elon joined the whole PayPal thing. And then that's when they all kind of got scattered. The government kind of scattered them up, said, nope, too early for all this. Okay. That's what I was reading. If you wanted to go back and find, I think one of the titles to one of my shows was like, here's the first person who invented crypto or something like that, right? I'm telling you, I found some really good articles back, and I have them all in my live shows. Let's see. Twitter addresses all its users' financial needs. We will be the people's financial. Listen what he's saying. Elon says, we will be the people's financial institution. He mentioned offering a high yield money market account. So having a Twitter balance is the highest yielding thing that you can do. Musk was a PayPal co-founder and believes the current iteration of PayPal implemented a fraction of his game plan. See, Elon had it all laid out, and our government's like, no, way too early. Enabling payments means X.com needs licenses. So far, Twitter Payments has money transmitter. Oh, just like Ripple. Twitter has money payment licenses in 9 states. I'm going to wrap that up. It says here, the last paragraph, but the real question is, how quickly banks can tokenize deposits. If they position themselves as the trusted wallet providers, then they should be the ones offering wallets with account balances, mortgage, money market funds, securities. Twitter's going to be this everything. I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying. Elon's smart enough. Okay. Let's see. Do some. Okay, another person wasn't notified. Okay, get that in there. We're at 56 minutes. I think we're about done. Hold on a minute. I just have to take out some trash. Got that done. Hold on, I'm just scanning for spam type stuff so I can report him as harassment. And then they have to make a whole new account. All right, then. Let me do that. Okay. So again, on Halloween, I'll be starting Rumble. I'll have Rumble and this particular social media site. The Rumble one is Hulk, HULK, put a space in there, and then crypto. I have a merch store open. So that'll be starting like 2 days from now, roughly, somewhere in there. Let's see. And that'll be it. I'm officially done. No more shows for today. Tomorrow I'll have a afternoon or more likely a PM show, maybe around 6 p.m. or something Pacific time, somewhere around there. Hulk, it doesn't show a space on our Rumble name. I don't know what that means. Like, you mean below the. You should see where I'm at here. Below me, there should be something about Rumble. Is that what you mean? Because I don't. I can't quite read your message. Doesn't show a space on your Rumble name. On Rumble, your name has no space. So on the actual Rumble website, it doesn't say Crypto Hulk. I find it very hard to believe. I don't know. I'll show my friend that. See if he knows what you're talking about. I don't. Okay. All right, I will send this to him. That'll be all for today. I got to go enjoy some part of the weekend. Is Hulk and then put a space and then crypto. There you have it. That's on Rumble. I'll see y'all in my next broadcast. Probably 24 hours. Probably about 30 hours from now. I'll see you then.